Hmm. Yes, come in. Yes, this way. Nice to meet you. I'm gonna be your doctor, Dr. Lolo. Okay. Yeah, why don't you take a seat right there? Great. It's all sterile. Okay, just nice, clean paper for you. Alright. And why are we seeing you today? Okay. I see. Alright. So, chest pain. Okay, shortness of breath. Feelings of fainting a little bit. Okay. So you get kind of dizzy when you stand up. And when did you start seeing these symptoms come along? Just yesterday, after Valentine's Day. Okay. And did something happen on Valentine's Day, if you mind me asking? I see. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Well, what I can start doing, right now it does show symptoms of a heart attack, okay? But there could be another case with the backstory that you have given me is also what it sounds like, okay? So let me just ask you a few questions and look over your file so we can start getting this figured out for you as quickly as possible, okay? Okay, thank you. Alright. Let's see here. It says that you don't have any heart condition or heart problems in your past, correct? Alright, good. And does your family have any heart problems? It was just, okay, just the one. Alright. Okay. And what is your diet and exercise like? Okay. Good. Alright. Now, are you also on any current medication that you're taking for anything else? No. Okay. Good. Alright, so that can definitely rule out that. It seems like you are a pretty healthy individual. Okay? But I do want to go ahead and check your vitals real quick, listen to your heart. Sometimes with heart attacks you can get arrhythmia, which is a irregular heartbeat, okay? And we just want to make sure that we don't need to do further testing, even though it might be a good idea, okay? Sure, for further testing we would probably start with an EKG, which is an electrocardiogram, okay? All we do is just test the electrical impulses in your heart rate, on your heart, okay? And then we also have another procedure that we can do. It's called the coronary angiography, okay? And that's just where we will hook you up to an IV and put dye in your veins, okay? And then we can look at all of the little arteries in your heart to see if there's anything that's not working properly, okay? And then another one that I sometimes like to prescribe is just an MRI, okay? Because then we can look deeper into your heart and just get a better overall view of it, okay? Okay, good. Alright, so let's go ahead and listen to your heart, alright? Okay. Good. How would you say that your stress is currently? A lot. Okay. for sure. Okay, just stay as relaxed as possible, please. Do you ever get any heart palpitations? Okay. And you said this started yesterday. Mm-hmm. Okay. And a couple deep breaths. Good. Good. And a couple more for the back here. Good. Alright, and on the other side, please. Good, good. Okay, just another one, please. Good. Alright, thank you. I also want to test your heart blood pressure, okay? We'll go ahead and do that next. Just go ahead and use this device right here. I'll just put it under your arm. Okay, and then we'll just go ahead and start. Okay. All right, thank you. So it does look like you do have some low blood pressure. Okay, so we might need to look into that a little bit more. All right, so let me write that down. Breathing sounded good though, despite shortness of breath every now and then. Right, so it usually comes along with a lot of anxiety, feelings of distress, of course. How are you feeling mentally, especially after the breakup? Of course, all right. Of course, relationships can affect us in many ways. Okay, good. Alright, I'm going to put on my gloves real quick because I want to feel around on your chest right here to see if there's any fluid built up, okay? Or if there's any pain. Are you in any pain at the moment? No, okay. Good. Alright, so just get a little bit closer here. Let me know if there's any pain at all. It seems like extra pressure, okay? Did you go to the emergency room when you first had these symptoms, or is this your first time coming in? First time, okay. Alright, let me just feel around here, your temples. Okay. Okay, let me just look in your eyes real quick, okay, for any extra dilation. Just look at me, please. seem to be reacting slightly slower than normal, okay? Sometimes that is an onset of depression, okay? And sometimes with that, it makes lights brighter. Okay, good. And one more time. Good. Perfect. Okay. Good, thank you. And I want to go ahead and take your temperature just to kind of confirm to see. It seems like your body is kind of just feels suppressed. Okay. Go ahead and get that turned on. Right. Just right there for just a few seconds. Good. Good. Almost there. Good. All right. Okay, temperature is normal, which is good. All right. The next thing I want to do, I want to go ahead and have you get your EKG done, okay? So the next thing I'm going to want you to do is get an EKG done, okay? We can take you into the back and get that taken care of. And then I can see the results, and then we'll be able to take it further from there, alright? Okay? It will be painless. It shouldn't feel almost anything, okay? And it is really simple, so it won't take that long either, okay? Alright. Do you have any questions for me before we take you back there? Okay, no problem. Well, why don't we go ahead? Great. Alright. That wasn't too bad, was it? Good. So, from the results, it does look like there is a little bit of arrhythmia, so irregular heartbeat, okay? And the other thing is, doesn't seem like there's anything where there could be a blockage, which is good. With heart attacks, there usually is one, and since you don't have that, we can say that you actually are suffering from broken heart syndrome. Okay, so for this, it is uncommon. It's more on the rare side. Okay, people more suffer from different heart irregularities that do emulate this, but since you are matching these other symptoms, and from the history that you've just told me from yesterday, it does seem to be pretty accurate. Okay, alright, so safe to say I don't think we need to go further with an MRI or putting you on in any dye or anything. So what we will do next is that we can start with ways that you can manage this, okay? And one thing that we can start with is different medications, unfortunately. We have 4 different kinds here that I do recommend. We have blood pressure medicine that can kind of help manage that, okay, until you get better. And then we also have beta blockers that can help slow your heart rate down just a little bit, since it is irregular and we need it to become more stable, okay? And also just anxiety drugs, okay, just to help with your stress levels. Okay, and the last one is a diuretic to help with any excess fluid that you could be hanging on to. Now, I don't really want to start you on all of them at once. I would like to slowly start you on one or two, okay? Just so your body isn't overloaded with all of it in your system, okay? And on top of that, I don't want you to have too many side effects. So I might just go ahead and start with the blood pressure medicine, okay? Because that could also kind of trigger your heart to be more stable, okay? So then we go ahead and try that first for you, okay? Okay, start you on a low dose since you haven't had any heart problems before or blood pressure problems. That this will be on a nice level for you, okay? Good. This one you'll only have to take twice a day, okay? And it's just a pill. You don't have to take a shot or a drink or anything, so this will be pretty easy. And some of the side effects are usually dizziness or tiredness, okay? Or maybe you just need to eat more, okay? I do recommend you take them with dinner, okay? Good. Alright, let me check here to see. I don't want to miss anything for you. Okay. I think that we did talk about all of that. Okay. Good. Do you have any questions about this? Of course, of course. Mentally, I do suggest seeing a therapist, or if you can't afford that, you can go online. There are lots of online coaches or just articles, videos that you can watch and inform yourself on what you are going through and how you can deal with the grief, basically. Because usually when we do suffer from a broken heart, it kind of emulates when someone has died or just left our life. So our body goes through the stages of grief at that point, okay? So I definitely recommend that, okay? And then also meditation or yoga, or if you don't like kind of slower exercises, I highly recommend just going to the gym and even going out on a hike or a walk. Getting outside is always a great way to refresh your mind, okay? That's definitely what I recommend, along with aromatherapy and of course a good diet, even though it looks like you're on a good track for that. Okay, good. Alright, so we already got you checked out. I definitely want you to come back in, okay? Especially if anything gets worse. I really want you to come back in because things can escalate if they don't get better pretty soon. If we can't see you with a routine visit, please go to the emergency room, okay? Especially if the symptoms are getting a lot worse quickly. Alright. Okay, thank you. And I will go ahead and I will start prescribing you and send your pharmacy a slip of approval, okay? What pharmacy are you wanting to? Okay. Is that the one over? Okay, good. Good. Alright. You should be able to pick that up in just a bit. Good. Alright. Now, I think that you are all set to go. Okay? From everything that looks like it's mainly just going to take time and stress management. Okay? Your body is definitely going through a lot of things right now. I don't blame you. Okay? So definitely start on that medication. If it's not working as well as you want, or you think it's doing well and we can add on another, then come back and we can readjust that for you. But if you think it's all good and you think that you're moving on, your body and mind are healing, then we can start taking you off of that, okay? Because I don't want you on that forever. Okay? Alright, good. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you go, and you can go check out up front, okay? Alright, great. You have a good day. I hope that you start feeling better soon. Alright? And of course, if anything gets worse, either make an appointment or go to the emergency room if it is an emergency. Okay? Okay, good. Well, you have a good day, and hopefully we won't see you too soon, besides your next checkup. Okay? Good. Alright, we'll see you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.